There are names that just by mentioning them, a whole childhood, a whole heroic memory comes back to life. In part 4 of the Then and Now series, you will continue to meet the legends who once shook the stadiums, touched the hearts of fans, with their talent, personality, and never-ending desire to win. But this video is not just to remember. It is to clearly see that behind the halo, there are so many sweats, failures, and silent sacrifices. They were once undefeated warriors on the field, and today, they are proof that, although time passes, passion and the spirit of overcoming difficulties will never fade. Watch until the end of the video to fully experience their journeys. And as you can see, time may make your hair turn gray, your steps slow down, but the enthusiasm, passion, and fighting spirit of these legends remain intact. From the classic football moves of the past to the everyday images of today, they are not just excellent players. They are symbols of perseverance, of the journey of overcoming adversity and never giving up. This video is not simply for nostalgia. It is a reminder. If you are tired, want to give up, look back at them. They have failed, have been doubted, but because they did not stop, they have become immortal. If you have watched this far, thank you very much. You are not just a viewer. You are someone who sympathizes with the journey of great people. Please, subscribe to the channel if you want to continue following the next parts of this inspiring series. Comment below your feelings, the name of your favorite legend, or suggestions for me to include in the next part. Each subscription, each of your comments, is the motivation for me to continue telling stories that deserve to be remembered forever. See you in part 5, where other icons are waiting to be honored. See you on